friends, today we are going to discuss about a holistic approach for good behaviors and negative and positive thinking in your life. So this is a very important for you if you are working a professional's life and a family's life as a businessman and other sectors who are work with the good way. So why we should aware, why we should would prepare and choose the positive cultures and positive behaviors in our life. So this is very dependency and very important in life, and then and dependency your growth depend on your behaviors. If you are a believe holistic approach, we are not just arm and leg, eye and ears. So there are in earth nobody came from birth to a positive thinking and negative thinking. There is in life everyone's generally birth. You are everyone's birth in our life. So this is not depend on birth. Where is birth? Which city is birth? And whose country is birth? Who is mothers? Who is fathers? This is not depend on everything. This is clear depend on factor determine our attitude. Three types of attitude depend our attitude. Factor that determines our attitude. First is experience, environment. First is environment, experience, education. Three types of elements that are decided to your attitudes. Nobody born with attitude, good attitude and bad attitude, good behaviors and bad behavior, negative thinking, positive thinking. There are no borns in our life, in our earth, anyone to with good attitude, with good knowledge persons. Nobody cares. No, that doesn't matters to who your life and where is you born and who is your mothers and fathers. So this is depend on environment. In surrounding the environments where you living. So first environment, your home environment, your surrounding the familiar environment too. And if environment is a good, then also you can make a good thinking and you can learn from the environment a good and positive culture. Second thing depend on your school environment. Suppose that your children is going to school, the school environment is very well. So there is every person is speaking English and every person is politely way, and teachers is very good, and teachers behaviors is very good, and like the everyone's teachers good and professors good, principals is good, and everything is good. That depend on your surrounding schools environments, because of that in our country many school is there, and there is some cultural issue, there is some environment issue, there is teachers issue, so everything may be issue. If in schools environment is very good, then also you who make a good environment, you are a positive person. So this is depend on your home environment. Second thing is school environment. Third is their social environment where you living. If you are living a good families, good schools, then where you connected with the playings, with the sometimes spend with you, how to with that climates, how to their social services. If you are working, if you are living in village, then village behaviors, all villagers, all eldest persons, all the families, how to who behave good things and negative positive things. So this environment must be consider and how much supportive your social environment, how much you supports and others persons has been supported during the as a familiars during the living in your life. So this is depend on social environment. After that we are discuss about the all environment. Social environment first, work environment, school environment, social environment. Social environment means of media, television, newspaper, magazine, radio, movie. What is socially that called socials? If you are watching a movie, if you are watching a YouTube, if you are watching a television and newspapers, so this environment also look like you have to improvements. You should improvements and your attitudes, your behaviors, and dependency of your social media. If you are continue watching the some wrong video, if you are you have not seen the others video, you are watching video and every political discussion and which are robbery and other things. So this is dependency. Your knowledge must be grow as per your climate, as per your environment. So social environment is a very good what you accepting, what you not accepting. Suppose that negatives unacceptables acceptables start influence of your attitudes, what you are want to learn, what you want to catch, what you want to watch the movie, what you want to Facebooks and other things, what is catching, what is your interest to learn them. So this is depend on social environment. And economic environments, object economic environment depend on your family background. You are a family lower grades and middle class family, and very rich men's and poor men's. So this is a economics also develop. Yeah, this is dependency on your economic. So this is very good environments. So next is their religious environment also depend on your attitudes, how to attitudes you have to develop, and attitude develops many times of either interpreted and misinterpreted. Religious make people fantastic, fatalistic. So religious, you know that in our India religious is a very big issue. I am Muslims, we are Hindu, that all our criticism is there. So this is depend, attitude depend on religious environments. In surrounding the environment, how to who improvements and where is a good supportive or not. So next is political environment. All these environments create a culture as political environment. Surrounding the area depend on your surrounding area, then you can develop. Then you are depend on your environment, surrounding the environment, social environment, school environment, home environment, work environment, your religious environments, you can say a political environments. So that all are dependency on environments. How to you have developed, how you want to develop. You cannot efforts if surrounding that all environment is not good and positive supportive. If there are surrounding environment is a positive, so then you can grow on mindset with a positive cultures. If you have surrounding the area or not good environments, negative thinking, then how to ignore them and how to make a good and fantastic environment surrounding the area. So this once depend on your attitude. How do you recognize people with a positive attitudes? So then how to develop a good positive cultures, good positive things, people's positive attitude, certain personally recognize. We are carrying confidence and patient, humbles, they have high expectations themselves than expectations. Positive, a person's positive attitude like fruit of all these seasons means people's positive things all the summer seasons like a fruit. Every summer seasons you can grow and you can make a good fruit. That calls a attitude. What is the benefit of a positive attitude? Mm. There are many benefits having positive attitude. The advantage easy to see. Unfortunately, sometimes we do everything. Say positive attitude means make of a pleasing personality, energize and investigations and inspires ourselves. If a positive cultures you happy in your life, so you have to grow in your life. If a positive things, you can do everything with positive minds, with positive thinking. Because of positive minds, power is very very strong. You can say strong. Because of, you know that at our country of Narendra Modi is a simple man, not a dramatic and not a born from gods and some others born, some others there is something different. So nothing different. They are depend on dependency. They are depend on positive cultures. Modi is always thinking positive minds person. Every time he is a positive person. So I know that, and we can see that your his work cultures and how to work performs in our country, or how to develop our country in our proper way. But every time thinking positive. Negative, if negative thinking, they can do the positive. This is a big elements of thinking. If you have a negative, if you have living a negative culture, so you should positive think to improvements everyone's. That all are good thinking and good elements of grow your life. If you are a positive culture, so they make a congenial atmospheres and reduce stress, increase the productivity and happiness in your life. And positive attitude also lead to happy and healthy and prosperous life. Because of, if you have, if you have minds a positive safety cultures, positive minds, then you can achieve everything in your life, and you can do everything with respect to work, and productivity also increase, and also your freedom and pleasant and in your life. Maybe happiness comes, happiness, and if happiness is there, if you are happy, then you can do everything in good way. So this is a positive attitudes and some consequences of negative attitudes. If you know that negative cultures, suppose that one examples I will share you. Suppose that there are two shop. One shop is both are general stores, two stores. One stores, if you have visited the first stores salesman is very good manners, honors, good manners, good way, very polite talking, and very polite communications, and other staff is very polite and timely open that shop to waiting for any customers to respectively. Communications should be done, and every materials should be proper manners. You have up, you can purchase, and good communications also. So what we have observed, some other shop you have visited second times, there is no communication system. If you if you are going to purchasing some materials, they are very delay response. very delay persons, and they are not talking good way. As a customers, as a ownership between the as a customers and between relationship storekeepers, not good. Then what you should choose? You should always choose good thinking, so who are good behaviors and positive minds and everything, politely handle them. So this is depend on your cultures. So you have to choose that good way and good communicators and good shopkeepers in minds of in this is a human's behavior. So one negative thinking and positive thinking, you can see that one people's you can itself observe that what you need, what should be happen in your positive cultures and negative cultures. So negative cultures always bitterness, disattachments, and maybe giving stress, frustrations, ill health, and high stress self and others. If you have a negative minds and negative cultures, so surrounding the area, you must be find out the negative cultures and oppose them. Every time oppose them, because of negative cultures also not develop your productivity and not develop your good way and good way of your work. So guys, you have to learn them, in our your life. In your life, maybe happiness, maybe you can face that types of problems, then stable on positive minds. So this is very important. As per Shiv Khera, this book also I am actually I was read is this type of topic. Ik Wien, Shiv Khera, which are writers of Shiv Khera. This is very fantastic book. You can learn them, you can read them, and after that, much better your life, and you can prepare and everything, so you can achieve your life. So this is very 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 positive thinking in there, in that book. So if you have time to purchase, and you can learn them. So after that, we have discussed about the when becomes a aware negative and attitude, and why don't change. So this is also a part of when you have to learn. You should learn in negative things to positive things. You must be aware. If in your life, if you are facing that problems, if you are facing a job related problems, then you must learn them your failure and your negative thinking, and after that at implement in positive way. That call a fantastic Pagu, please go ahead. So guys, you must learn them, and every times make a fantastic and good positive thinking in surrounding area, and each and everything take positively. If you have find out negatives, then always think positive and do the positives. That call, this is a best way of your life. If you success your life. Thanks for watching my video.